Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. The Astros have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Jay Lee, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Settling in now, Tim Beckham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Tim Beckham.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, man, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
In now for the O's, Danny Valencia, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Correa gonna have to hurry. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Correa is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Andrew Kashner, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Kicking in, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. Slide and a stop by Stoke. It's there. He got him.
Wow, what a great show of brains there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at Davis. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Michael Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the line. And no shot there for Valencia. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box now, number 3. He drives it sharply to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. That's wide. 2-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Looked like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And it's fouled away. Jones, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in, Mark Trumbo. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit to first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Pedro Alvarez, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He's a heater in there for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for Houston, James. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kastner.
James Harden.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Right over the middle, knee high.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Next up for the Astros, David Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. A high fastball is in there.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham. And he takes ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Danny Valencia, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Springer. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Digging in to try it again, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Altuve has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Leading off the inning, George Springer. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Fielder, George Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Trumbo coming on, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Lee. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him, and that one just missed outside.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here it comes, 1-0, and the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2 balls and a strike. Springer at second. Gonzalez on at first with 2 down. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here. The 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Striding in once again, number 3. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Cisco corrals it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a dropped 3rd strike, but a run scores as well. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Harden. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Popped him up. Valencia is there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Ready now for Baltimore, Adam Jones, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
What a well executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The second baseman.
In now, Jonathan Schoop. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Pedro Alvarez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 is taken. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. Breaking ball outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Orioles get 1 on the home run by Adam Jones. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-1 Baltimore. Stepping up to the plate, David Lee. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 3-1. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Carlos Correa looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready on 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's George Springer. 0-1 the count. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A fastball that just misses inside. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and he fouls this one off.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Looked like a slider there. Swing and a ball sent high in the air. This one is way back there, and it is gone. A home run. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Ball.
1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped up. Valencia moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 4, and Houston's taken a 3-2 lead. Now in the box, Chance Cisco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And he did hit a knuckleball out in his last at-bat, and that's not an easy pitch to hit out. Sometimes that knuckleball has a mind of its own. It darts in, it darts up, it darts down and away. This guy can handle a knuckleball.
1-0 the count. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Fouled off. Set to deal on 2-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Digging in once again, Danny Valencia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third base line. But this is foul for the first strike. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And it's fouled away. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Leads back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The first baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game that's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. This is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Here now the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 3-2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Leading off for the Astros, designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2-2 the count. Still even at 2-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Beckham has it. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Lee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting.
Standing in now, number 3. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball three.
And a fastball just a bit high.
One strike.
James Harden will be next. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Scope. And there's out number two.
Now batting, left fielder, James Harden.
Ready for another chance. James Harden. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. To 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Brad Brock will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Brad Brock.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Here's George Springer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. The Astros on top, 5-2. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. One-two pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Schoop. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. "5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Now another 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail 5-2. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
From the stretch. A fastball that just misses inside. Missed with a slider.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two balls and a strike now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
We're at the count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two balls and a strike.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off again, ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 6-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 41, Brad Peacock.
Leading off the inning, Pedro Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Harden going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Chance Cisco.
Digging in once again, Chance Cisco. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First delivery to him on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Has a look, now the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Ready once again, Danny Valencia. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Cisco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Right on the corner. 2-2. Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Yon Marinez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Yon Marinez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Two balls and a strike. Hard ground ball to third, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 2-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here now the 2-2. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw, and that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Striding in for Houston, David Lee. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. First and second now, one man out. Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 3-2 one more time, and he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
George Springer will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 balls and a strike. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Gonzalez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Harden is there, and he has it for the out. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Here's Chris Davis now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Line drive to left. Harden is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
At the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Chris Tillman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Tillman Playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And no shot there for Valencia. It's a fair ball.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Oh, and he just fans on it out there at second as it gets right by him. Throw won't get him.
The batter, number 3.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. A check on first by Tillman, and he'll get back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Into the box now, James Harden, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the belt, the pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jones has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 2 left for the Astros, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Joe Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Joe Smith.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Pedro Alvarez is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The 1-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here now the 2-2. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. One and 0 pitch on the way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Three and 1. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Tim Beckham.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tim Beckham, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 2nd home run early in the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Danny Valencia.
Into the box, Danny Valencia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, just a 1 for 9. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. To the Baltimore left fielder. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
Well, you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Mancini is off at first with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Baltimore, good night.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Houston Astros took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jay Lee earns the win, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.